Hello there, this is Aaron here from Gigatitan, and you guys have been asking for it, you guys have been requesting it, some of you guys even been begging for it, I know, crazy, huh? But anyways, this is the move guru for Hidden Power. This is been like my most requested, so I just have to do this. Now, what is Hidden Power? In the description it says it's a normal type. Well, actually it can be any type except normal. And you know, like, how can it be, and you're like thinking, how can it be any type? Well, it can be any, like a single type of any of the rest that that aren't normal types, and it's a special attack, and it can have from 30 to 70 power. Now, how do you determine what determines all this? It's basically your IVs. Now, IVs are also called individual values. There's an article on Cerebi. You know, it's a little confusing, but basically, just to give it a little short definition, basically it's the thing that separates one Pokemon stats from another. So you can see certain Pokemon just have better stats than the others. It's like a hidden value. It doesn't tell you what your IVs are. It's just there. It's just present. Now, what you want to do with that is you want to be able to check your IVs. Now, there is a little handy tool on Cerebi.net. It's called the 4th generation IV calculator. Now, you can go ahead and check that out in the sidebar. And later on in this, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you need to do to get it to work. But for now, let's just talk about Hidden Power. Now, the utility of Hidden Power. Now, let's just think. What could you use it for? It's 30 to 70 power, any type, special attack. Now, a Pokemon that doesn't have the greatest type move, doesn't have the greatest coverage, such as, let's just say Magnezone. Now, Magnezone can pretty much take out a lot of different types, good coverage, but it cannot take ground types out, which is a huge weakness that it has. Let's just say Dugtrio or something like that. I know it couldn't really outrun Dugtrio, but another ground type that could really dish out a lot of damage, like Hippowdon. Now, what could you do with Hidden Power? Well, if you can get Hidden Power to be a certain type that you want, let's just say Ice or Water. With Magnezone, just think of it like this. You could basically have a Magnezone that can cover more types than, you know, the other Magnezones that don't have that. And you can really surprise people with that because, you know, they may not know what hidden power you have. Let's just say you use Hidden Power Dragon, I don't know, on a Garchomp, and it says it's super effective. Now the opponent's gonna be like, did they just use Hidden Power Ice, or did they use Hidden Power Dragon? And that's really gonna stump them. They're gonna be really confused on, you know, what you just did, and sometimes they may make a bad decision. They're like, oh, I don't know, you know, they really don't know what it is, so they send in a Pokemon that's maybe weak to Dragon, and maybe because it's resistant to Ice, and they really didn't know. So a lot of it is surprise factors because they don't know exactly what hidden power type you have, because it doesn't tell you. It just says if it's super effective, not very effective, or just normal. Now, if you want to see some footage of Hidden Power, you can pretty much check out any of my Pokemon battles that feature like Magnezone, because it has Hidden Power Ice, and it uses it quite effectively, as well as, also I have Frostlass in a lot of my singles team, and it actually uses Hidden Power Fighting to cover types that it couldn't normally hit, like, I don't know, it can hit Steel types, it can hit Rock types, and it normally wouldn't be able to do any damage to those, but with Hidden Power Fighting it can, because, you know, it doesn't need to have a fighting type move to cover fighting types, because pretty much every single Pokemon that can learn TMs can learn Hidden Power. Actually, every single one that can learn TMs can learn Hidden Power. So you don't need to worry about certain guys being able to learn it. Pretty much any of your Pokemon can learn it, but remember it's special attack, so don't stick it on your Hippowdon and expect to do loads of damage. So anyways, let's go ahead and go to this little tutorial. Let me show you how to use the calculator so you can figure out your IVs. Just open your favorite web browser. I'm just using Google Chrome because it's the best. Sorry, Firefox fans. Go to Cerebi.net. The link is in the sidebar. I'm struggling to find game mechanics, but that's what you should click on. Go to the little drop-down menu, go to 4th generation IV calculator, and you click that, and you come here. So basically all you need to do is enter all your Pokemon's details, and it's favorable that you have them at least probably level 50. I would just recommend. I'm not sure exactly. You guys can leave comments if you have better tips than me. I'm not really sure. But all you really need to do is input all the data right here. Just input the stats of your Pokemon, you know, species, nature, all that stuff, and the amount of EVs that you gave them, which I'm just making up. You know, you be more precise. And you just click Calculate Hidden Power. It will tell you exactly what that is. And that's all you really need to do to use the IV calculator. So that pretty much wraps it up for Hidden Power. It is a move with a lot of potential, and you can use it to an amazing effect. If you want to see some footage of me using it, you can check out some of my newer battles that have Frostlass in them, and I will most likely use Hidden Power Fighting, and some of my older battles that have Magnezone in it, and it uses Hidden Power Ice, and that's great for taking down Dragon types. So if this was very helpful to you, rate it 5 stars, share it, comment, do all that good stuff. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can get the latest videos from me and Dark Gladios, who also is now posting on this channel. So yeah, so comment, rate, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And if you have any comments for me, tell me how I did. Definitely tell me, and I will do better next time. So also, if you have any suggestions for the next move guru that I'm doing, then go ahead and leave suggestions in the comments as well. And I will later be doing a more in-depth look at individual values or IVs. So if you're a little confused, hopefully you will be less confused when I make that video, or you might be more, but hopefully not. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time right here on Move Guru. Thanks for watching.